Man, what's going on, YouTube? How is everybody doing out there? Hope everybody's doing wonderful. I've had 2 cups of coffee this morning and hankering for a third. Been doing a lot. Uh, doing a construction project as well as still doing a little work. Trying to run things up. The higher you run things up, the easier it is to take off on you. Have that surplus available if you need it, Oh, I often put my vehicle in neutral when I'm sitting at a red light. So, I hope everybody's doing well out there. I hope everybody can hear me. If anybody checks in, somebody give me a heads up on the audio if you can. But I just wanted to talk about I just want to talk about my rooftop storage box, which I just installed. The second one on the other side about an hour ago. I have to take it back down and reseal the hole. I just wanted to get it out of the interior. It takes up too much space. And that's pretty much it. Just giving a recap of this past week, what I've been up to. Really hadn't been a lot really to do with the van itself. Maybe, well, yes, it was. I installed a storage step. It's about 4, and it makes it very difficult to jump in the side door. Well, I have a foot stool that kind of helps out with that. It's just the way it's going to be. It's just weird. Really acting up. Man, that's a message. I don't know what that is. It's a message, y'all. Sorry about that. Message from the construction place I was working on. But and I get these weird alarms I got set on my phone. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to work on some more things. What's next after the roof boxes are established? To finish up that step. The roof box and stuff will be done. I got a cover and a piece over the AC that I need to reattach. Then I'll move on to some engine work. I got some engine work that I need to take care of, as far as tune-ups and stuff like that. And I want to get the EGR valve installed, and just some general maintenance dealing with the drive, with the power, what you call an engine. I don't know. It's a technical name for it. With the engine, more or less. I like to add on the front receiver hitch. This thing is really just kind of doing some kind of hesitation, some weird stuff today. I like to install a receiver hitch on the front, and with a collapsible basket that folds down, up and down when I want it. I've always wanted that. It'll be kind of like a basket. It'll fold up when not in use, and like from the rural areas, it'll fold down, and I can put 100 to 200 pounds on it. What I envision myself using that front receiver hitch basket for, is in the winter months, spend a lot of time. If you got a camp set up, you're gonna be there for a few days. You might spend a lot of time processing firewood. You really don't want to overdo it, so that'll be like once I fill that front up with some sustainable pieces, I'll net them, park them, and they'll stay there, and I can move from camp to camp. Now, I know you're not supposed to take wood from camp to camp, but I feel like if you're in an area, and I'm not a botanist, and if a botanist wants to make suggestions, please feel free. You can transmit termites and other plant diseases or whatever from area to area. But if I'm working I wouldn't take this stuff on a loan. Like a lot of camps I might hit are like a few miles apart, you know, hour apart, 30 minutes apart, you know. And those same indigenous trees are in those areas, and I'd be mindful I wouldn't try to go across country with wood. Of course, I exhaust that. Just moving from camp to camp in such close proximity, it saved me time, you know. Like, it's 3 camps that I like. They're like an hour from one another, 30 minutes to an hour from one another, on a straight shot down the highway. All Army Corps camps, just boom, 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 you know. And I'm 90% sure that those trees in those areas are kind of extremely similar. Oh man, we got a train. Cut off by a train that's sitting on the freaking tracks. That's peachy. That's just peachy. Train sitting on the tracks. You make a big U-turn because I'm not waiting on no train. This is a heavily industrialized area right here. A lot of trains. I think the best way to go would be the way I came. It's cool. Going back the way I came. Because there's another train track down over there. This guy's just sitting here. Turn around just to sit. But yeah, that's what I envision it being mainly used for. Of course I could use it for a plethora of things, but you know, I just don't really see, is it even worth that? I don't know. If I ever decide to go out to the desert, you know, I don't know if it's worth it. It's just an extra storage area for whatever I deem necessary to put up there as well. It won't be something that I use on a regular basis. I couldn't imagine. A bumper sticker. I got a bumper sticker. Like bumper stickers. But that's pretty much it on the front storage system. It's kind of a pricey system though. Well, not really, because the front hitch system, the front hitch basket that folds up, it costs around, you could get it for under $100, depending on the width, depending on the company. It's a variety. They have them at Harbor Freight for like $80. I've seen them, the company Hyper Tough, Walmart company brand. They actually make one now. I saw it. It's foldable steel. You have to put it together. I think 59 to $64. I don't know the dimension, but your standard size folds up. Then you have, you know, U-Haul makes one. There's quite a few other people that make some. Northern Tool makes one. The prices get up there. They have aluminum ones, steel ones. You know, now, you know, so you're figuring between 125 down to $75, I'm gonna say, for the front hitch collapsible basket, right? Now, you have to have the front hitch receiver. That's what's gonna cost you. And they're rare. Front hitch receivers are rare. I went to a lot of junkyards and a lot of different areas, and you just can't hardly, you know, you can find the real receivers. Where I got mine from, a draw tie to junkyard. Pulled it off a van like almost just like this one, and it took me a few months to find that though. Then had it installed. Actually, we removed it and installed it ourselves since then. It takes kind of 2 people to get it done. It's kind of tricky. It's heavy, you know. I'm sure one person can do it with the right skill set, but that front hitch receiver, it's gonna almost be impossible for you to find it at a salvage yard. If you really want to go and get one, you're probably gonna have to just buy it. And that cost, you're gonna be out of $200 plus, maybe 250. I'm imagining 2 to 250 is something you're gonna spend for the hitch itself. Now, a lot of your companies, you know, you want this thing professionally installed. You don't want a rinky-dink installation, so you're gonna want a professional installation on this, unless you just know what you're doing and you're a professional. And it takes some heavy-duty drills. You got to drill through steel frame to bolt it to. It takes certain type of bolts. It's got to be aligned a certain way. You know, these guys that do this stuff every day. So my advice would be to allow people that sell it to you to install it as well. They know their products, and they'll probably go ahead and do that for the price of the hitch itself. Like if you buy from them, they'll go ahead and install it. Quite possibly, or it won't be that much more, you know, getting it done at the same place. Then, you know, so in saying that, I'm looking at probably about, you might be out $300. You see how the hitch is constantly rising, so the hitch is going to be expensive. So you got to really ask yourself, is it worth the front hitch being $300 installed with the basket? You know, you're looking at $350. You know, tax and all, you're looking at about $400 to get a